Hey y'all, it's Deanna. I am here with a December or winter stash buster, and this is layout number 7. And it's been a while since I've done a narration. I mentioned it, I think, a couple times in some of these videos that I am recovering from a back surgery. And luckily, I had a bunch of these layouts and videos done prior to even knowing that I was going to have surgery, so I had them available to go on my channel, but I really wasn't up to doing narrations or anything like that. I could just go ahead and post them. And so I have a couple more of these to go, and I wanted to kind of get on here and let you know that that's what's been going on. Because of the surgery, I don't really have anything prepared to go for another series, so my channel might be a little different over the next few weeks. We'll see how that goes, but I have some different ideas of things that I want to share too, and I really just need to decide what I'm going to do, because normally I just do a lot of series on my channel, which I really like because I like the consistency of being able to post. But anyways, so I just wanted to kind of give you an update on that really quick and let you know what's been going on and where I'm at and all that good stuff. So, all right, so for this series, I've been trying to use up some older papers, which has been actually kind of difficult for me. And it's these older ones that are more distressed or grungy. I think this is a My Mind's Eye, and I got this, I think through, oh look, it's actually, is that, oh my gosh, I can't think right now. Fancy, oh, I totally am drawing a blank. It's not My Mind's Eye, but anyways, I swear that's My Mind's Eye though. Yeah, that sticker sheet is. But anyways, I got this a couple years ago on a peachy cheap deal, and there's so much of it. I think it came with like extra papers and just all kinds of stickers. There was just a ton of it, and it's just not my style anymore, but I do like some of the papers, and so I want to use some of them. I think eventually I'm going to go through them and just donate what I don't want anymore. But I wanted to give it a shot and see what I could do to use some of these up. So that's what I'm doing here, and you saw me kind of thumbing through some of the papers that are in there. And so this is just another photo of Christmas several years ago, and it was actually one where I had Christmas Eve at my house, which it's very rare for that to happen because I have a smaller house and I have, a decent sized family where we get together and open presents and all that kind of stuff. So, but I did this year. I had Christmas Eve, I think it was 2010. So, so what I'm doing right now, this paper has like a calendar on the bottom and it's in black. And then at the top, it has more gold distressing. And so I didn't necessarily want to do black splatters, but it was the best thing I could think of doing without adding like black stickers. I wanted to bring some of the black up to the top. And because there's so much distressing on that paper, I thought, okay, well, maybe if I did splatters, it would, kind of mix in with the distressing. And so I didn't want to do a ton of it. And I wanted to have it, a little bit at the bottom too, just to, make sure it's cohesive. But I did that, and then I added a little bit of gold splatters just to kind of bring it all together. I think that helped. So then I've done a little bit of layering underneath the picture, and I'm just starting to test out some embellishments to see what it is that I want to include on this page. And I did find a couple of it's actually chipboard, and right there the paper was, the sticky part of the chipboard was coming loose, so I just glued it. But I found a couple pieces that ended up, I think, looking super cute on this layout. I put it towards the bottom, and I think I find a second one here. I think it's it's kind of that reddish maroon colored. Yeah. So I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to layer that one so that it just looks like it's little triangles coming up, or, yeah. So I'm going to stick that down. And I really like the way that turned out. And then I'm just going to kind of go through these sticker sheets and see what I can use. I do like some of those. This one, you can't see it because I don't have it on screen, but there you go. It's like there's almost like a distressed, antique-ish looking labels or papers or something, and then on top of it, it will be like something in black writing. So like that says Christmas. There's another really pretty one. It's right there, the one that says Mary, and I end up using that one too. That I really like the way that that shows up on the page. It's almost like the colors are muted or washed out. They're definitely distressed, but then you have these uh, the contrast of the black, and it sticks out, and just to me it looks really pretty. So, and I'm gonna play around in that corner a little bit here and there, but and I don't realize that I'm not in view, but once I do, I will move it. So I hope you guys have had a really good Christmas and New Year, and I know everybody's kind of going. Um, it's all about the resolutions and planners and all that right now for the new year. I'm definitely one of those people. I love the start of the new year and just kind of starting fresh and feeling like things can start over, or like as the Corey from the Reset Girls, she talks about resetting your life, things like that. So I'm definitely all about that too. And I have joined One Little Word again this year, and with Allie Edwards, and I hope that I have more time this year to focus on it. And it's funny that I said focus because my word is actually focus for this year. And so I'm hoping to be able to focus on a few different things that I felt because of just this year was a little odd for me. I just didn't have time, or I just didn't have I don't know. I just didn't have the right focus, I guess. So I'm hoping to do that. I also started doing a couple of new things that I'm debating whether or not I want to share on my channel. I'm a planner, but I'm not a planner like some where it's a lot of decorating and things like that. I do bullet journaling, and I've started to try and add a little bit here and there to my bullet journals, but for the most part, my bullet journal is just functional. And I do have one video on my channel sharing that, and I might share a video here and there on that. But the other thing that I started doing was I started art journaling, but not art journaling with. So I've art journaled before, where it's just mostly the paint and just the expression of mixing mixed media on a page, and not really. It's beautiful contrasting colors or whatever, and you put it down with a stencil, or you just kind of make a mess with paint. And I've done that before, but this is more journaling with it's journaling and then adding art to it if you want to. You don't have to, but it's something I've thought about sharing on my channel. um, my journal is not like super personal, like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't want to share this with anybody. It's more just little tidbits of things that you know, I don't know, it's just fun stuff to write about, like, oh, I got a fun new product I'm trying out, or I got a cute little note from my niece, which actually did happen because she left me one of those recently. It's things like that. And, I add those things to it, and it kind of helps me, like, especially like when I got my stickers from like the Reset Girl, I ended up, like putting some of that in my journal. And anyways, I don't know if that's something that you guys would be interested in seeing. I know there are people that do like journal with me videos out there, and I've thought about doing it. It's fun. It's fun to watch, and it's it can be inspiring. I just started. I want to say like maybe a month or two ago. I've done art journaling before, but this is just more journaling. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, let me know. My number one passion obviously is scrapbooking, and I'm still just wanting to get as many stories down as I possibly can. The journaling is more just I guess I call it like a point in time, how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, what's kind of happening. It's the smaller things that don't necessarily need to go on a 12 by 12 page. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to. And I know I kind of talked through everything going on the layout, but I think you can probably see what I'm doing. I'm actually adding brads. Can you see that? I'm literally adding brads. I have not used brads in so long, I don't think. And so I felt pretty good about that. But yeah, so I've just been kind of rambling, but here I'm going to show a couple of close-ups after I get that down. And that is the end of the layout. So I hope you're all doing well, and I will hopefully have some more content on my channel coming up. I still have a couple more videos for this series, but yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody, and I will catch you next time.